I think it's a garden door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely outside,
Yes.
and there's just a bench there. It's cement, like the park benches.
Mm-hmm. Sit down at that bench and describe your surroundings to me. What does it look like?
It's funny. It looks like Central Park.
Uh-huh. Very good. Very good. So as you're there,
It's
take a look
Central
at what
Park.
you look like. What do you look like there?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Dark, dark,
Dark,
dark skinned.
dark skin. Yes. Are you male or female?
I'm a woman, an older woman.
Mm-hmm. And how are you dressed there?
I'm very neat,
Mm-hmm.
very neat, and I'm reserved.
Mm-hmm.
Warm weather.
Yes. Are you by yourself there?
Yes. There
What
was
do you
someone
imagine?
here before.
Okay. Tell me about that.
I feel like it was just some. When I opened the door, I felt like someone was on the bench, and then when I tried to go to the bench, he wasn't there anymore.
Mm-hmm. And how does that make you feel?
I think he was one of those. I think he's
I
one
don't
of
want you to
those.
think. I want you to know. What do you know?
He was looking at the water, and when I was coming towards the bench, he was being polite,
Mm-hmm.
polite to let me feel the same feeling he felt sitting there.
Yes. And what
Yeah.
feeling is that?
Peace and that it's more than it's peacefully thinking
Mm-hmm.
about finding peace,
Yes.
trying to find peace in my thinking. That's what it is. It's trying to find a way to be peaceful in my thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And who is this man to you? Do you know him?
No,
Mm-hmm.
no.
So what happens next?
I'm looking at the water. There's ducks in it.
Mm-hmm.
This feels real. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like I really saw this.
Mm-hmm. I don't want you to
It's,
analyze it. I want you to just live it.
oh, duck. Oh,
What's
I'm
happening?
feeding them.
You're
I'm
feeding the
feeding
ducks.
them. They are green and black
Mm-hmm.
with yellow bills. It's
Do they
only
know you?
3.
Do they seem to know you? Have you been here feeding them before?
Oh, that's weird. I feel like all the animals there, no, they're hyper aware of me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, everything. Yes.
Tell me about that. What
I
does that
thought I
mean?
was feeding the ducks, but there's fish there, and I I know that they know it's me. It's kind of like the squirrels and chipmunks know. It's like I'm quiet. I'm quiet to people,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm very loud to nature and trees, grass, flowers, water, the things in the water. I'm I look like people.
Yeah.
I'm them though.
Yes. Keep talking.
I'm I can hear them too, and I know that that's how I know they know. I know that they know.
How do they
Everything
react?
knows I'm
How do they
there.
react to you once they know?
If they're bugs or if they have movement, if they have their own movement, they swim or crawl or fly,
Yeah.
and they let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Like your dog has, like says hello, like
Yes.
that. And if they don't have, if when they don't walk, when they don't have movement, they they communicate how your baby does
Mm-hmm.
without words.
And so are we talking like trees and things like that?
The grass,
Mm-hmm.
particularly flower. Oh, the oh, so the
What's that?
plants
Mm-hmm.
give me information, kind of like,
Do you get from the plants?
and oh, the dog. Okay, no, the plants, they speak like light language packets, like so that when they need me to know a story, it's just all the story. It's
Mm-hmm.
so it's not loud. It's not. It's just immediate. No learning, just downloads.
Mm-hmm.
So plants, they they. Oh my God!
Mm-hmm.
They let me know what's poisonous.
Ah.
Oh, and not. Oh, oh, oh.
Tell me.
I make medicine.
Ah.
Medicine. I make medicine. I'm not doing that today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here today to the bench and the thoughts and the peace, but no, the the plants definitely. Yes, that's exactly right. But not
Good.
that's not the animal thing. The animal thing's like hello, hello.
Very good. So let's explore a little bit more about your connection and communication with plants. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. Leave that place where you are. When I get to number 3, be in the place in which you are communicating with those plants to make medicine. 1, 2, and 3. You're there now.
Mm.
Where are you?
I home.
Mm-hmm.
This is.
Describe it.
I'm a woman,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know how we're not with we're the other woman. The reserve woman on the bench isn't here.
Tell me that again.
The reserved, well-dressed woman from New York. This is not her.
Mm-hmm.
This woman is not. It smells. It's so. This whole place feels. It looks. That's so crazy. Not neat. I'm not neat
It's
anymore.
not neat. So the place is messy.
Yeah, it seems like I'm really. It's important. I have a lot of important work, and I can't be bothered. I can't be neat and also serious.
Mm-hmm.
I have enough energy. Oh, there are. Oh, that's so weird. Um, I. It looks like a. feel like I live in my kitchen. I don't. It sounds like I feel like I live in my kitchen, and
Mm-hmm.
there's just. But the house is just the per. It's like it's only a kitchen. You know.
Okay.
I've got everything. Oh my God. I've got jars. Oh, and bottles.
Yes.
I
What
don't
else?
know why there's dried bugs in them. Some
Mm-hmm. Yes.
that looks like
Do you use the dried bugs for your medicine?
there's ladybugs, and I like them. I wouldn't want to put them in a jar. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Oh, it looks like it's for external medicine.
Okay.
The other ones are not. What? No, wrong. I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The ones at the park are different than these ones.
Mm-hmm.
These plants,
Lift your microphone a little bit off your mouth so you don't hear it breathing too much. Mm-hmm. There you go.
they're drying. They're
Mm-hmm.
drying
The
herbs. They're herbs. They're
mm-hmm.
herbs. They're they're for, oh my goodness, someone important, and I have to. I'm important.
Mm-hmm.
I have to get this done.
Yes.
The herbs are for flavor.
Can you
Teeth.
can you smell these herbs while you're there?
Yeah, I can
Mm-hmm.
smell because I smelled so weird when we
Mm-hmm.
got here. It smelled wet
Mm-hmm.
almost, but now it's sage, of course,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
rosemary, oregano. I could see everything. There's cloves here. There's dried fruits, rinds. I want to call them rinds. They're the skin of something that's not what I think it is, but
Mm-hmm.
it's the same drying a thing you do with it.
Yes.
And what do you want? Someone wants the medicine. Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
Everyone
Everyone
knows you.
knows.
Is that it?
No, they just know to come.
They know to come to you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
And where is it that
trustworthy,
where is
but
it that you live?
I'm glad we're
There.
outside now. Um, it's not a kitchen. It's a like a. I almost want to call it a hobbit
Mm-hmm. Like a little
circle.
hut.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I do have a little walkway,
Yes.
and I live. I'm not. I am part of them. The village
Part of the village. Yes.
feels like not a village, like a city. No, it's a town.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Uh, so I can't be with them.
Why is
I don't
that?
want to be. No, me. I don't like the way it feels.
Okay.
That's all.
The people feel differently than the plants do.
Oh, and the animals. They
Mm-hmm.
just there are. I I don't dislike them. I prefer not being with them.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. That's why I help. I don't
Yes.
have to.
And while you're walking around looking at your surroundings, take a look at your own body right now. What do you look like?
Mm.
Look at your hands, your arms, your face.
I knew I changed. I see her. I'm It's my color, but I'm old and I'm my hair. I went from very neat brown lady to a very sloppy olive me color person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so old, but I'm not really hurting. I can just know. I'm aware of old, my age. I'm aware of it. I think,
Mm.
my body,
How old is your body? How many years is that?
I, I feel so 86.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
And you,
really, really not hurting though. Like I feel like I'm good at what I do.
yes.
I walk. I'm a walker.
Okay.
I walk.
So let's take a walk where it is that you go to.
My
See
hair's
yourself on
everywhere.
that walk. What is this?
Oh, I'm getting mushrooms today.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a basket, but it's a good enough thing. It's cloth. Sack. Lemongrass, green onions. I have to get sap from a tree, but yeah. And oh no, I'm I'm out. It's everything. It's berries. It's pine needles. It's moss. I'm just out here. I'm getting so much stuff. It's my day out. I have to get. The forest is my store. I'm going shopping.
Yes.
I'm having a great day.
And how do the plants and the trees and the bushes react to you when you come shop?
They always tell me where everything is. I never get lost, and I spend my time there more than everyone else. The animals don't hurt me here ever. There are predators. Nothing. I'm part of it. Just like the lady at the park.
Yes.
I'm just part of. They know I'm not to be eaten in the forest. I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing.
Very good. Very good. So let's close this scene. I'm going to count to three. When I get to number three, you'll be at an important moment in that lifetime in which something happens that affects you. 1, 2, and 3.
I'm dying. I'm not. I'm dying.
What's going on with your body?
Mm, it's weird. I'm not even hurting. I'm. My gray hair is just kind of looks like I had no braid earlier, and now it's just sloppy. And I'm not uncomfortable. I have drinking something that smells like chai with no, not sweet chai. I don't, it's not medicine. Oh, no, that sounds, everything I put in my mouth is medicine. So
Yes.
it's not, I don't eat like other people. So I
Yes.
knew, so when I say it's not medicine, it is medicine, but I'm not sick. I'm just drinking it. I, it, it's helping me sleep, but I know I'm getting tired. I feel it slowing down. Oh, she's
Just
tired.
allow that body to die and feel that soul as it leaves that body behind. And as that soul leaves that body behind, you could look back at your whole life, about how you interacted with nature.
It's
What do
my
you
family.
imagine your purpose was of that life?
It seems I I enjoy myself. Uh, I enjoy my company, my own company. I don't have. I feel it's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, but it's just me always with the forest and the herbs and the animals. I don't feel like I love anyone, and I don't. I feel like people like me because I help them.
Do you have
I
any
don't.
regrets about that life?
I'm just old, and my body doesn't hurt, and I'm not sad that
Yes.
no one's with me. I think I like being with myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I think me being with me is good enough. I don't have
So,
people.
so where do you go once your soul leaves that body?
I think she's the black lady. I think
Mm-hmm.
she's the black lady.
All right. So you have taken now residence in that body?
Definitely her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's there now. The
Yes.
lady who, the feeling of the plants and the animals
Yes.
was her way of just being. The
Mm-hmm.
gray hair lady.
So allow yourself to be in that body of this lady once again in the park.
Yeah.
Notice the similarities or the differences from the previous lifetime. What do you notice?
She's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. They are alike because this woman in the park, she and Eliza, my
Which one is
Eliza,
Eliza?
Eliza has gray hair.
Okay. Is she the one in the park?
No,
She's the one that just died.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Eliza,
Okay.
Eliza spelled different though. Eliza, and it's so weird that I think her name's Mary Ann or Ann.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Ann. It's so weird.
Mm.
Annie?
Annie?
Annie.
Does that resonate?
It's Annie.
Mm-hmm.
Annie.
Why is Annie so sad?
She's lonely,
Mm-hmm.
but not. Uh-uh. She feels obligated to be lonely. It's not real. She feels conflicted
Mm-hmm.
because, it's just, it's, oh, Eliza. She is still Eliza in almost every way,
Mm-hmm.
but there's Eliza's environment. Let her be a happy old lady and die happy. Annie, she's in modern times, so she is pressured
Mm-hmm.
that to not believe her truth,
Yes.
that she's happy being Eliza.
Mm-hmm.
So she's her make pretend, not married, not kids. It's make believe, but she doesn't know. I don't think she knows because she's at the park trying to get peace. Well,
Let's find out more about your life as Annie. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. Move forward or back to another moment that's important in this life as Annie. 1, 2, and 3. You're there now. What's happening?
this man, he's looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he here?
Speak a little louder so I can hear you.
I'm I'm in the kitchen.
Yes.
70s. 70s. 70s.
Are we talking about the year?
70. 7,
The age?
1970.
Okay, 1970s. Okay.
Okay. Wow, that's weird.
Tell me more.
Oh, he likes me. He likes me. He's very handsome. And we're laughing because we're flirting. Oh, it's my house. He's there because the sun is up. It's okay.
What does that mean? The sun is up and it's okay.
I can't let a man in my house because
Okay.
I don't have a man. And my father's not
How old are you there?
36.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very old to not have someone.
Yes.
I'm
How does that
happy.
make you feel?
This is her confliction. She's happy, so happy. She's happy and content. But she's not allowed to be neat and pretty and happy and content single.
Mm-hmm.
So she's making herself have the problems that people want her to have.
Yes.
Everyone else, yes, everyone else wants her to have those. She's weird because she's so very happy, content with her version of her life. And he, oh, he's gonna want to marry her.
Mm-hmm. What
She
happened?
likes friends. She loves friends. It seems, oh, she doesn't listen to herself. She's not going to listen to herself.
So what
She
happens
doesn't
next?
listen to herself. The smiling goes away. The house changes. It's my house. It's my house. Ugh, it's just so, it's so. She does what she's told.
Mm-hmm.
There are no children. This is over. It's it she is intuitive in a
Yes.
weirdly more than intuitive. Mom, she's wise. She knows. She's knowing. When he smiles at her face and she smiles back, she even knows then. She knew. She saw the end. She knew. Yeah.
Yes.
She knew. And now she goes back to her. She tries to go back to her how she felt before the intrusion. And she can only get somewhat back because now there's been so much pain.
Mm-hmm.
Arguing, not physical, not cheating, but what's it feel like? It's called being defeated. She defeated. She if she, so when she sets her mind to things, they tend to happen. And then this is now a regret. Now, oh, that's what it is. She's got regret now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He lingers, not badly. I think her truth even makes him see the truth too.
Mm-hmm.
So he is now that man that women have to have when they're in this time, a male.
Yes.
But he knows. I think he loves her. But he understands finally how she's her own. She's married to herself.
So let's advance a little bit more to find out what happens in the end with Annie. I'm going to count to three. When I get to number three, We'll see what happens after these regrets. 1, 2, and 3.
She doesn't keep them.
What is it?
Those regrets are only for like a blink of a lifetime.
Okay.
She's just, she has such a beautiful Eliza. You know, like Eliza, just her truth is Eliza is the truth, is the most truth.
Mm-hmm.
So when she gets to return to herself, the regrets leave because they don't fit.
Yes.
No regrets. She's very old.
Yes. Go to the last day of the life of Annie. Where are you?
Mm-hmm. It feels like a facility.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't sick, though. I don't know why. Oh, she's just so old.
Yes.
Oh, she has no children or husband. Oh, she was placed there, I guess, with time. She just ends up there.
Mm-hmm.
And she feels peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really feel pain in her.
So go through the death process. What happens?
I'm thinking. I'm just thinking.
Mm-hmm. Feel it. I don't want you to think. I want you to feel it.
She's she's happy that she listened to herself. She she sees how horrible a forced marriage would have made them both. I don't know why he's not there, but
Mm-hmm.
she's ready.
What is the last thought that you have as that body dies?
Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Such both of them, both of them, ladies, Annie, Eliza. They leave happy. I do wonder, as Annie, I'm happy I didn't force that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel my tired body.
Allow that
Again,
body. Allow that body to die. And feel that soul being liberated. What happens then?
outer space.
Mm-hmm.
It was slow. I just didn't talk.
Mm-hmm. When you look back at that lifetime as Annie, what was the most difficult moment?
I was judged harshly.
Mm-hmm.
Gossip. Lots of gossip, a lot of judgments and rumors
Yes.
because I didn't do what I was told by everyone.
And when you feel judged harshly, what are your physical reactions?
My shoulders and my tongue and my stomach. My shoulders feel tight and lifted,
Mm-hmm.
and my tongue sucks shut my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and my diaphragm area. No more. My stomach just feels sick,
Mm-hmm.
tight.
Yes.
Everything just feels so uncomfortable now.
And when you feel these feelings, what are your emotional reactions?
A little bit of anger,
Mm-hmm.
I'm angry because I know they don't matter. I know the people talking are fakes.
Mm-hmm.
They are the loudest mouth. This is the one that would want me. No, oh, they stayed where I walked.
Mm-hmm.
So it's better to just make me a bad guy.
Yes.
And I'm angry that I forget to not let them count.
Mm-hmm.
And when I forget, I feel the regular feelings other people feel when they get
So think
attacked.
about all of these things. When you are judged harshly, you feel your shoulders tense, your tongue, your stomach feeling sick. You get angry, feeling that they're the ones that are fake ones. How is all of this now affecting you in the life that you're living as Nicole? What does it make you do?
Same spots in the body.
Mm-hmm.
And I still get angry when I forget they don't matter.
Mm-hmm. And what does that prevent you from doing when you get that feeling in your body and get angry?
Can't. Separates me from source.
Mm-hmm.
I
Very
can't
good.
find that peace anymore.
Mm-hmm. So as that soul was leaving that body, you said you went into space. I'd like for you to go into space and see what's there. Where does your soul go after it leaves that lifetime? Does it meet up with anyone?
I'm going towards cluster
Mm-hmm.
stars, but I'm floating like Superman,
Yes.
flying oxygen. I'm getting closer.
Yes, describe it for me. What do these clusters of stars look like to you?
It looks like almost a pineapple in the sky.
A pineapple.
It's weird. If you were to connect the dots
Mm-hmm.
like that, I want to say Vega star cluster.
What is it?
Vega star cluster.
Vega. Is that the name of it? Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes. Tell me more about this cluster of stars. What is it that you're doing there?
Still I'm being brought into one of them fast. But I feel really warm and weird that it's warm.
Mm-hmm.
And there, it's blue. It's blue like more like the sky, less like what is this blue? It's so weird. Ah, there are
Yes,
some
describe it.
people, or
There's
not people.
there are
There are
beings.
beings.
Mm-hmm.
There, they, huh? There's they're smiling at me. They're taller than me. I don't know. I don't have a body,
Mm-hmm.
but they are taller than me with no body, and they feel like, oh, ethereal.
Yes.
That's why. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ask them who they are.
My family.
Mm.
They're my family. And why am I here? Huh. I'm here to heal, but I don't feel like I feel very good. I feel like
Healed.
I'm not traumatized. It's weird that they want me to be with them and heal them, not heal them, heal. There's other energies around me, but oh, I've been here before. I've been here.
Okay, describe it for me.
I feel it is like calcite, crystal clusters, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and yellowy white, but it feels like the visual of this weird hall and even the idea of the building. I'm pretty sure it's not real. It feels like a mirage for my brain to work and to
I
help
don't want you
me.
to analyze this. I want you to just describe what's there.
Yellow hall, yellow white stone,
Mm.
calcite. It's calcite
Yes.
halls. These energies are with me for everybody who's that. No, no. A lot of who is around me.
Yes.
They're there for healing.
Is this a healing place?
Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
where I'm from. They are my family. The healing, the healing nature isn't not earthling.
Mm-hmm.
It's Vega, whatever this one star is. So that's why both of those women feel like they're healers. Not. I'm home. I'm home
So
with
this is a planet of
healers.
healing,
Yes, but
and you're
I'm home because I'm part of them.
okay.
I'm not there to heal. The word healing is because we do that. And they're
Okay.
my family because we we're healers from these calcite walls, building, floors, walls.
So what was the purpose of you having gone to Earth, both as Eliza and Annie?
I'm a healer,
Mm-hmm.
different, different than just the herbs. Oh, I walk light through my feet.
Mm-hmm.
I can't die in the forest from the predators because they know I'm part of everything too. That's what that
So when you walk the forest,
is.
you're sending light into the Earth. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, she heals with her herbs and her steps.
Mm-hmm.
Not as Annie. Annie is she makes food with the herbs to make you
Okay.
better without knowing you're getting better.
Okay. So food is the medicine that Annie used.
She still uses what Eliza uses, but she puts it on the food because taboo.
Mm-hmm.
It's you can't do it that way anymore. You can't walk around with you can't do it like Eliza anymore.
Okay. Very good. So I'd like for you to go to a moment when you are with your family and making the decision to come to Earth as the one known as Nicole. I'm going to count to three. Go to that moment. One, two, and three.
Like my energy's not it's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's still there. Oh, I don't want to come. I feel I'm happy. I'm content. I have my content, that permanent content energy that just want to be where I'm at. It feels like someone else is telling me I have to use my healing powers. Feels like that story about getting married all over again.
So slow it down. Who is the one wanting you to go to Earth?
It's five energies.
Mm-hmm.
They're just feel like we all have. Yeah, we're not. We're just energies, and it's important that I go help.
What is the reason for going to Earth at this time?
Oh, I'm gonna heal again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. That's why. Okay, I'm gonna. I have to be used. I have to be used for service
Mm-hmm.
again.
Yes. How do
Hmm.
you feel about that?
Not content anymore. I feel I'm doing work. I'm doing very valuable work already.
Mm-hmm. You're doing valuable work
Where I'm at.
in Vega.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the citrine. The type. I feel a little pressured. I'm shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it'd be that I was the boss. I'm not. I'm not fully the boss. I'm being not coaxed because we're not allowed to do that.
What is that? Can you say that again?
Not being coaxed because that is not allowed.
Okay.
But it feels like if there was a word of being coaxed, this would be it
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like I already said no.
And what is the reason that they give you for needing to go to Earth as a healer?
Mm. There's, it's the, every, there's healers need to be here now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the only one.
Yes.
A lot of people being this, those ones are the, I think those five are here. I know they are. They're here.
Mm-hmm.
Not in
Who
this
are who
room,
are
but
they to you? Who are they
they
to
made
you?
it. Oh,
Yes. Do you recognize their energies?
one is the main middle of the five, two on one side and two on the other. There's a one in the middle. It's the smiling man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what sense does that make? The man I didn't want to stay with.
Yes.
And feel they feel like they're beings. I don't think we're ever not. I think we're. I almost feel like there's a set of. It's always. I don't think we ever don't come together.
Okay. You
It's
travel
that's
together each time.
and not always meet up.
Okay.
But I guess no, I know we want to be in the same loop,
Mm-hmm.
so we can't go hundreds of years apart. It's like we're trying to synchronize.
Would you consider this your soul family?
Yes, yes, yes. That's why. That's what this whole synchronizing is.
Mm-hmm.
We
Tell
don't
me
like
about that.
when some are over there and some are down here, and it's messy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're synchronized.
Good.
I feel
So I'd like you. Move forward to where the five of you are planning the life that you're going to have on Earth. How is it that you select your families?
Energy. Energy.
Mm-hmm.
The energy where we're from has no bodies. So our energy is the same because the body is just a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we meet, we stay together.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's go to the point where you are selecting your family, the energies of your family. What happens next?
Must be looking
Mm-hmm.
at my father
Yes.
as an energy. I can't, I am floaty. I'm up. I'm
Mm.
north. I'm north of him.
Yes.
Hmm.
What is it about his energy that you need to connect with?
He's got Vega energy.
Mm-hmm.
I need it. I think I need it to exist.
And do you know what's going to happen after you're born in that life in regards to your father's presence?
Yes. Yeah. No, he's not. I know he's not. He's for the Vega energy, for the body
Mm-hmm.
to be made. That's his purpose.
So that's it. You don't need to have him around. You just need his energy. Is that it?
Yes, I couldn't come without it.
Okay. And what about the mother's energy?
She feels rose quartz.
Rose quartz?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She feels like, oh, I'm, I'm, I'm here to help her.
You're here to help her. Okay.
She's not gonna have a good run. I'm gonna be joy for her.
Very good. So allow yourself now to enter into your mother's womb, feeling yourself adjusting to her. Now, having acquired the Vega energy and the rose quartz energy, what are you sensing as you're growing inside of her?
Feel caffeine, like it's just not pleasant
Not
for
pleasant.
me.
Mm-hmm.
She is. She talks to me a lot.
Mm-hmm. How does that feel?
She makes it better. Her voice is soothing. But I could feel that caffeine is it's making me it's doing something. It's, it's making something not. It's taking away the rose quartz energy. It feels more like staticky sometimes now.
Mm-hmm.
But then she sings and talks so much that she sings and talks me back.
Yes.
She loves me.
And how does it feel with the energy of the Father?
She knows. He knows.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows. Everyone knows. He has blessed knowing.
He has blessed knowing too?
No, he has less knowing.
Less knowing.
The women around him are his sisters and my mother
Yes.
and my godmothers. So he's the one who thinks, oh, he's the one who thinks he's got it all. This, like he's cocky and pious. But the women all around know it's not going to happen. You're not going to have your cake and eat it too. All the women know. His sisters know. His mom knows. My mom knows everything.
How is that affecting you as you grow inside of that womb?
There's ill intent
Mm-hmm.
from Maria's family and herself.
Yes.
It's very like it's very purposefully directed.
Mm-hmm. Notice
It
how that's affecting you.
it's a spell.
What is it?
A spell.
A spell. Mm-hmm. How does that spell affect you?
You can't. You can't because my mother's people. I'm protected
You're protected. Very good.
indefinitely. Like a counter spell.
Okay, very good. So let's close that scene. I'm going to count to 3, and you'll be a little bit bigger inside of your mom. And something very important happens that affects you. 1, 2, and 3. You're there now. What's happening?
My mom and I are not okay.
What's happening?
She's sad and she's fitting. She's having a fit.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what it's about?
Abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
Insult.
Yes.
Something's wrong. I'm not coming out. It's a lot wrong.
How is this making you feel?
Stressed.
Mm-hmm.
I need her to be better so I can be better. This caffeine really isn't okay.
Mm-hmm.
It feels wrong.
Yes.
Sick. Uh, I could feel it in my head.
What does it do to your head?
It's giving me a headache. It's making me have a tension headache.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm allergic or just overdosed. I'm overdosed.
Yes.
I'm over it. And I'm having a hard time. She's having a hard time.
Very good. So let's advance until the day of your birth. You begin to feel the pressure. What's happening?
She's, uh, she's not pushing right.
How is that affecting you?
Not in water. But it's wrong.
Yes, continue.
It's hard on us. It's
What's
been
happening?
too long. It's been too long.
What's going on with your body?
My scalp and I feel I'm not floating. I haven't been floating for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Something's wrong. She's very sad. She's she's not okay. No, we're not okay.
What
Oh, my
hap-
head hurts.
What's happening to your head?
Mm, migraine and some that I think. Wait, I have a migraine and I'm being born,
Mm.
but I
Uh,
have a migraine. It hurts.
Allow yourself to come out of the body now. What happens as soon as you come out?
I'm on my mother. My head hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Take a moment and talk to your mummy's soul. Explain to her what's happened all this time. Talk to her about the caffeine.
it's making us sick. It's bad for you. It's bad for your heart. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. I have a
Mm-hmm.
migraine for. The migraine stays with me a lot.
Yes.
I need the caffeine to make the tension go away. In
So
my
what
head,
happens? What happens next?
with them. I'm with my mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. The happiest people are the aunts.
Mm-hmm.
They they lie to each other. Something's wrong with me. Oh, maybe it's the migraines.
So what decision do they make?
It, it's already made.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with them, but he feels like he did when I was north of him. I, I, I don't. It's he's he's giving me love.
Yes.
His he's got damage. He can't love right. Not just a child, or his love is broken. He comes from broken love.
And how does that affect you?
I can sense that his love is wrong. Not, uh, his love feels not like everyone else who loves me.
So talk to his soul. Explain that to him.
Dad, oh, he's broken. He
So,
doesn't have an example.
all right. So find out where he broke. Look up the ancestry tree and see where this all happened.
It's great, grand. It's just mom's parents.
Mm-hmm.
They're abusive and cold.
All right.
They're neglectful,
Yes.
abusive, cold. They feel like mean spirited and
Yeah.
gruff. There's no warmth. There's no rose quartz here. Here,
Mm-hmm.
it's cold and and it's the opposite of my warm seasonings and spices.
And notice if
It's
they have any of those energies where you came from.
I feel like the energies that come to that place,
Mm-hmm.
they need it.
So
They're
I'd like
the need thing.
go ahead and send that energy to them now
Okay.
and talk to them. Explain to them how, with the lack of this energy and this love, that they have planted seeds of their offspring that have been damaged. and that we need to fix that now.
Your coldness and disconnect, they don't end ever. They don't continue through your daughter and her children, and to them, and to the next. It's a lineage. You have to warm up. You have to be brave.
What do they tell you?
They're afraid.
Notice what they're afraid of.
Love seems like dangerous. Unstrong, weak. Love is weakness.
So
Love is weakness.
send them that wave of love so they could feel it. So they could feel how strong it actually is.
Wrapping them. I made it a blanket. So I'm trying to make them understand.
Bring in your power from your star system. Tap into that as you repair these hearts with love.
It's a blanket, a love blanket. It's soft and pliable. It's the only thing they can understand. They can't understand the word of it. They can't understand.
You don't need to give them that word. Just give them a feeling.
You like the blanket. The love blanket.
And as you energize that blanket, I want you to see down the line of their offspring how it affects them, how their energetic field has shifted.
It's sending safety and warmth. It doesn't have to, it's not blue anymore. It's feeling like honey. It's not rose quartz like I thought it would be. It's honey. Warm.
Yes.
Safe. Thick. Safe.
Very good.
They trust it.
Very good. Thank them for the ability to help.
Thank you.
And now
Still
that you've
have that migraine in my head ever since the womb, and it can't. It's there now still.
All right. So I'd like for you to go ahead and find your umbilical cord with one hand. And I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you will cut that umbilical cord and all of that energy that you have from your mother. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, and 3. Cut it. And breathe. Breathe on your own, breathing in from the energies that come from the source directly. No longer connected to those drugs, to the caffeine, to the energy. You're now connected to your own energy, to that healing energy. Notice what happens.
Oh, I'm glad I told you. Oh, it's getting bad. I didn't realize that.
And now that you have disconnected from your mother's energy, you now remember what you came here for. What is
still the healer?
The healing.
I think we say those things. My father, yes. I'm always this. This is what I am. If I will come here as a person, but it's always the same, a healer thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
my job because it's my job.
Yes.
So my soul must be a healing soul, but sometimes it comes in it's a healing soul in a person.
Yes. So now acknowledging that you are a healer, I'm going to take you to where you are a little older and something has happened to shatter you, to scare you. I'm going to count to 3 and you will be in that moment. 1, 2, and 3. What's happening?
I'm being ostracized,
Yes.
being I'm being embarrassed.
Embarrassed, yes.
I never hurt anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Can't think fast enough.
Yes.
So I tried to quietly cry. Mrs. Levy came. She caught me crying.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna yell. I can feel her about to.
Yes.
She's slamming. She's telling everyone. Uh, if she let everyone know that I can't figure it out,
You
that I'm
can't figure out
crying.
you can't figure out your math problems, is that it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She told everyone. And then she told them I was crying. But they didn't know because I was carefully doing it.
Yes. Yes.
She doesn't let me sit down.
All right. So just stay there for a moment and allow me to speak to your teacher. I'm going to count to 3 and allow her to speak through you. 1, 2, and 3. Switch. Mrs. Levy, what is it that you're doing to this child?
I like her.
You don't like her. What is it about her that you don't like?
She walks around smiling,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
not anything particular.
Yes. And when she smiles, what does that make you feel?
Irritated.
Yeah, because you're miserable, aren't you?
Yes.
What's going on in your life, Mrs. Levy, that you are so upset about that just by seeing a smiling child triggers you? What's going on in your life, Mrs. Levy?
I'm alone. I'm lonely.
You're lonely. Mm-hmm.
I have money,
Yes.
but I'm not happy.
You're not happy.
I don't like these children.
Why are you a teacher if you don't like these children?
I'm very powerful in this place, this city, this. I'm very wealthy for this place, and I travel, and I lowered the bar to be the highest.
Oh, so you lowered the bar on yourself. So what you did is you sacrificed to do something that you don't like to do for money. Is that what you did?
I'm from money. I have money. I always
And
have
why are
money.
you a teacher then?
Power. I matter here. I'm someone here. In this
All you
school.
are
In this
is a bully.
town.
It's not being powerful, it's being a bully. That's what you are. And being a bully is not powerful, it's being a coward because you suck off all of the energy from these children who are innocent and happy because you're so miserable. You're like a vampire, Mrs. Levy. because you don't have any happiness yourself. You take it away from them. Do you realize that's what you're doing?
I do. I do.
Does that make you feel proud to be a vampire of these children's happiness?
No. Mm, I don't like the way I remember their faces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's like reminding you of how miserable you are. So you have to strike them down to get all your anger about yourself on these children just to make you feel better. That's not very nice.
I do it to the coworkers sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you feel so miserable.
New teachers.
Mm-hmm.
I do it to them. If they walk around smiling too much, I
Mm-hmm.
make other teachers stop doing that.
Mm-hmm. Let me speak to Nicole. Switch. Nicole, do you realize what you're dealing with here? This woman is miserable. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with the way you do math. It has nothing to do with the way you are. She does this to everybody. Do you realize that? Children and adults. Do you see that this is a woman that needs healing? Hers, look at her heart, Nicole. Look at her heart. What does her heart look like? You could see her energetic heart. What does it look like?
Muggy waters.
Muggy water. That's right. And you remember why you came here to Earth?
Healing.
To heal. I want you to go ahead and give her what she didn't give you. I want you to give her love. I want you to give her a powerful dose of your healing. Do that now. I'm going to strike a tuning fork and I want you to just amplify that energy and shoot her with powerful love. And tell me what's happening to her heart.
Clear water is trying to take over the murky water.
Flush it out so you can insert that beautiful love directly from the source of all love. Bring it in. And notice what's happening to her as she's feeling this.
She's dead. She's
What do you
she's
know?
smiling.
She's smiling. Mm-hmm.
I never saw her face do that. She always did a ugly or like a not smile. It's called a grimace.
Mm-hmm.
She's smiling.
Yes. And I want you to just read her field, her energetic field, and notice if she's missing anything dark around it.
Something's there.
Mm-hmm. You have the
It's
power.
pretty, but
Yes.
there is
Mm-hmm.
the one man. There's a man.
Yep.
There's a man. It's her father.
Yes.
It's her father.
Tell her that.
Oh, Mrs. Levy, your father is apparently very miserable.
Yeah.
And he made you feel like your love was nothing. And he taught you that ugliness. He was powerful over you. You and your mother. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You're allowed to smile. You're allowed to smile. You don't have to hate smiles anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You can find joy in the smiles of others now. It's
Yes.
okay. It's okay to be positive. It's okay to smile. It's okay to smile.
Mrs.
Smile.
Levy, what do you say to this child now?
I'm sorry. Sorry for targeting you. Sorry
Tell
I used you to
tell this
feel better.
child the truth. Is she bad at maths?
No, she was figuring it out. I saw her.
Mm,
She was doing some kind of dominoes count that we taught earlier.
yes.
But I just I didn't like her.
Because she reminded you of everything nice.
She's always smiling.
Yes, and now you can smile too, Mrs. Levy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good. Little Nicole, can you forgive this woman for having lived such a miserable life with her father,
Yes.
taking it out on you? And you realize how smart you really are.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So I want you to find all the little pieces of yourself that are all over this classroom when she shattered you. Some may be in the closet, in the coat closet. Some may be under the desk. Some may be hiding. Find
It's
all
in
those
my desk.
find all those little pieces that are shattered and bring them all together. You're safe now. You've done a great job. You've done your healing. And all of those children are going to really appreciate your love and your abilities now.
Yeah.
And tell me when you've gotten all the pieces together.
Oh God.
Very good. And
They
now,
were in the chalkboard. Somewhere in the chalkboard.
mm-hmm, bring them all
Okay.
back. And now that you are all together, I want you to see the expressions of the classmates and how they feel about you now.
Oh, they never switched.
Mm-hmm.
They're back to normal.
Yes.
Oh. Whew. It's nice that their eyes are normal now.
Mm-hmm. They've all been under a spell, haven't they?
Yeah.
And you shattered that for them.
They just didn't want to be victims.
Yes.
They
Yes.
actually didn't feel anything about me. They were afraid of her. I don't think they cared about me one way or the other now that I see them. They were
Mm-hmm.
just being obedient.
Very good. Very good. So let's leave that classroom now knowing that you are whole once again, that you've done a great job of healing Mrs. Levy.
Mm.
You could breathe easier now. Seeing yourself at a desk, doing some budgeting, doing some work, and you could feel all of the calculations very clearly coming to you. Whenever you sit down and have to figure something out with numbers, it just flows very easily now, like everything else.
Feels light.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Feels normal.
Very good. And now that you're feeling normal, I'd like for you to just imagine yourself going through a spiritual MRI machine and being able to see inside of your body as you go through. And your body should be just illuminating bright light. And notice if there's anything that shouldn't be there. Perhaps some shadows, some twinges, vibrations, something that doesn't seem right. What do you notice?
Stomach.
The stomach. What's going on with the stomach?
Something's there.
Go deeper into it. Does it feel like it's something from you or something else?
It's something else.
All right. So I'm going to count to 3. I'd like for you to give that something else your voice so I can speak with it. 1, 2, and 3. Switch. You there. Are you male or female?
Male.
How old are you?
28.
And what is your name, please?
Jake.
Jake. How long have you been there with Nicole? How old was she?
Elementary school.
Elementary school. How did you find her?
She found a friend.
She found a friend?
Friend was damaged and
Okay.
needed Nicole.
Speak a little louder so I can hear you the story.
Jennifer is hurt. She's alone. Something happened. Her parents aren't there. She likes to be with Nicole a lot because she's safe.
Yes.
But Jennifer. Oh
Were you with Jennifer?
no. So Jennifer brought Nicole the chalk.
The chalk?
Chalk and paper
Yes.
to the cemetery.
Mm.
And she's told her there's a section you can't see and you can't barely make out the stones. And Nicole already had a picture of a leaf she did the trick with. So Jennifer said to go across down the road to the cemetery. And I see her doing it, what she's doing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so you stayed with her?
Yeah.
And how have you been affecting her all this time? Because she's a grown woman now. What do you tell her?
Just kind of make her have. I make her. When she eats, good or bad, I make it so it doesn't matter. I make her have a. I store myself around her. I make her store. I make her big.
You make her big. Okay. So I'm curious, Jake, what happened to your body?
Got sick.
It got sick. In what way?
Shrinking. Stomach cancer.
Stomach cancer. Okay. So is that why you make her eat so much?
I take away her body's ability to make a difference.
Okay.
So
all right.
Sometimes she eats nothing.
Okay.
And sometimes she could eat something. But I make her stuck. So she can't matter. Eat, don't eat. I keep her just round.
And how does that make you feel, Jake?
Better.
Because you couldn't eat very well at the end, could you?
I withered away.
We withered away, yes. But Jake, this isn't your body. This is Nicole's body. When you died of that cancer, you should have gone home to the light. Why didn't you go home?
I'm wandering.
You're wandering?
Yes.
Why are you wandering? Are you lost?
I was wandering the cemetery.
You're wandering the cemetery. Mm-hmm.
A lot of us are.
Yes.
And then she. Oh. She's fat.
She's fat?
Jennifer and her are chubby.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep her chubby.
You keep her chubby. Very good. Jake, I don't think you're still very happy, are you?
No, she's always doing something.
Mm-hmm.
She fights me.
Would you like to be happy, Jake?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, just a second ago I was telling you, or asking you, why didn't you go home to the light? Why didn't you go home to the light?
I'm a jerk.
You're a jerk. So you think they're not gonna like you there?
They won't. They don't. They don't. They don't. Well, they can't.
They don't want you there?
I'm bad.
Oh, I see.
Alcohol.
Okay. You did a lot of bad things in your life, is that it?
Very,
Mm-hmm.
very much so.
But did you ever hear the fact that God loves you no matter what?
I think this is hell.
Jake, would you like me to help you get home so you don't have to wander anymore? Wouldn't you want to see your family again?
I,
Is that a yes?
I, I'm bad.
Well, you think you're bad. But you see, when you get home, you're going to remember who you truly are. This time that you had here in a body was just an experience. When you get home, you're going to remember who you truly are. And that one isn't bad.
Okay.
You want to see that?
You can try.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to try. I want you to do it. I'm going to give you a little trick on how to quickly get home. But first,
Okay.
you need to look for that little spark in your heart. There's a little spark there. Tell me when you see it.
See it.
Okay, make it bigger.
It's very okay.
Make it bigger, really big. Make it so big that you can fit inside of that spark. And tell me what that feels like, Jake.
Very good.
Feels good?
Very nice.
Very nice. Now I want you to make it even bigger, and I want you to see inside that light and tell me if there's anybody there waiting for you.
Sister.
What does she say to you?
Finally. Come on, fine. Kind of. What took you so long? Kind of. Come
How does that
on.
make
Get over
you
here.
feel?
I love her face. I'm very happy to see her. I'm glad she's talking to me.
Is she welcoming you home?
She's joy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of laughing.
How does that feel, Jake?
I'm laughing with her.
So it's pretty nice, isn't it?
Oh, it's really great here.
Wonderful. But you've done a lot of bad things to Nicole. Are you ready to ask for her forgiveness?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes.
Very good. The best thing you could do now is begin pulling all of your energy from her stomach, from her body. Feel all of that energy leaving, taking it with you. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Let me help you. Pull it all out. Pull all of that black goo out of that place. And as you pull it out, go into the light. Take all of that energy with you. Feel that energy being transformed into light. And tell me when you're on the other side, Jake.
Oh, there.
Very good.
Oh,
Jake, may the light of the universe always accompany you. Thank you very much, and thank your sister
oh,
for welcoming you.
thank you.
Very good. And now let's close that portal down. And we want to put something in that stomach that's going to begin the healing process from all of that stuff that Jake put in there. What would you like to put in that space?
Worthiness.
Worthiness. Let's put all that worthiness in there. Fill that space up with worthiness. And as you breathe, send that worthiness into every cell of your body. You are worthy. You are important. You have a special mission. You are a healer. Now scan that body and see how it feels now.
Heart.
What is it?
Heart.
The heart?
Something. Damage.
Damage. Go deep into that heart. What is that damage? Does it belong to you or somebody else?
It's a tear.
A tear. All right. So I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1 as you go through time and get to the moment in which that tear happened. 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. How old are you there?
I'm 42.
What's happening?
I can't wake up my
You can't wake up your mom.
mom. She's warm. She looks like she's having a heavy sleep.
Yes.
Do you wake up?
Yes.
Please.
are you realizing?
I can't wake her up.
Okay.
She's
Well,
not going to come back this time.
let me wake her up. I'm going to count to three. Let me speak to your mom. One, two, and three. Switch. Yvonne, are you awake?
Yes.
Yes, of course you are. You're talking to me. But look at your daughter. Look how distressed she is. She's trying to wake you up. And we both know you're awake already. Talk to your daughter. What do you tell her?
Oh, baby. Nick, we talked about this. I told you. Remember what I told you? I told you not to cry when I died because you gave me my flowers while I was alive. Told you not to be sad when I leave you because you were a good daughter. Told you this, Nikki. Told you many times. I don't leave you. I don't leave you.
What do you say back to your mom?
See, just to be able to touch you.
But look what you've done to your heart. You had a cord connecting to her. You were connected to your mom. And when she died, she ripped that cord. And it left you with a hole there, with a tear.
Yeah.
And the only one who can heal it is yourself.
Right.
Now you know your mommy's not gone. She's talking to you.
Right. I was good daughter. I was a very diligent daughter.
Tell your daughter. Tell her everything because, you know, your daughter has the ability to speak with you anytime she wishes. She knows that you're not dead, but she goes around saying that you've died. Tell her.
Me. Oh, Nick. You know, I always told you we would be together forever. I told you when my mother left and I lost two moms. You lost one mom, but you were being too loud for me to talk to you. I didn't leave. Never left you. I won't. I won't. I won't. I won't leave you.
Yvonne, let me ask you something. When your body died, did you go to the light?
Yes.
Yes. So you know that every time someone dies, they go home. And
Yeah.
your daughter has already understood that she goes home to her place in the Vega Constellation.
I'm there too.
So,
I don't leave her.
so when she sleeps at night, does she see you there?
We sing. We sing when she sleeps, and I speak strength into her.
Yes. Yes.
She was disconnected from my words. I couldn't make her feel my comfort. She, the pills also.
The pills stopped it, didn't it?
They froze her. She didn't heal all the time if she was on them.
Yes. Isn't it interesting that when she was inside of you, You were getting her addicted to all of this caffeine and hurting her. And then when you left, she kind of did the same thing to herself. She
Yes.
started taking pills in order to ease her pain. She doesn't need that
Pills.
anymore, does she?
They never worked.
No, they didn't. So what do you tell her now about this tear in her heart? Are we ready to fix that now?
It's not hers. It's
Whose is
mine.
it? It's yours?
I got a tear. I died from a tear.
All right. So are we? And she's going around carrying this heart of yours with the tear.
Yes, yes,
All right.
yes.
What are we gonna do about that, Mom?
Oh, baby. That's not yours. Your heart's behind it. Look behind it. Oh, oh.
Mom, are we ready to release that now?
Yes. Her
I'm gonna
heart's behind
sound the tuning fork for the heart, and I want you to go ahead and release that tear, heart that doesn't belong to her, so that hers can come up front and center. And tell me what's happening to that heart.
I'm healing it, but I'm taking it for at the same time. Her heart is behind it. It's shadowing her heart. And I bring
Release
her
that.
heart up to the light
Good.
to turn red again.
Beautiful. Tell me when it's done.
She's helping me. We're doing it. She's a good girl.
Very good.
There's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Beautiful heart. Very good. So, Mom, what do you tell her about her natural God given abilities that she's been hiding?
They were always yours. They were never dark. They were always light. Your light. They're you. They're you. They're you. Your gifts are more than one. And you are of the light. So your gifts can only be of the light. You. There's something happening.
What's
I
happening?
don't. Someone there's something.
Who's there? Mm-hmm.
Strangely feels like it's me,
Okay.
but it threw me on my face in the door.
All right, let's find out what's going on. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. You'll be back in that moment once again, but this time you'll be able to see clearly who that is. 1, 2, and 3. Switch. What's happening? Who's there?
Uh, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
I hurt me. I hurt myself when I.
Why is that? Why are you trying to hurt her?
The alcohol was helping hold down all the noise of her gifts. They are very raw gifts, and so she drank and was normal.
So, what is it that you want her to know? Because it seems like you're just trying to kick her into some information. What is it that you need to tell her?
She she didn't like it,
Mm-hmm.
so she's not drinking.
Okay.
So that's what happened to her.
So that's what you wanted to get across to her?
Yeah.
Not to drink. So what should she be doing now with her abilities, her God-given gifts?
We already long have people, places, and things coming and arriving. She threw all of her modalities for spirituality in the closet for years out
Mm-hmm.
of anger for her mother's passing. And we taught her that we never needed them in the first place. We use her without them anyway. So when she packed it all away, we sent her songs, feathers, and coins. We don't leave her when she wants to leave us. She also developed food allergies. That's just to slow everything down at the same time. It won't it won't stay.
Okay. So are you telling her that it's time for her to start using these gifts now?
We have support now.
Okay.
And we sent Megan, and we used her new found family
Yes.
to get her to take all of her stuff out of the closet. And it, she did, because she started to give us, she shares, always shares. And so she took us from the closet to her dresser to sharing, immediately sharing with her new family. Are new, they're so new in their spiritual vows, their spiritual journey. And so she couldn't resist being helpful. And it
Wonderful.
works,
Wonderful.
always helping.
So what advice do you give her moving forward now? Now that she is totally out of the closet?
She needs to trust the process.
Mm-hmm.
She, you said it the right way earlier. She needs help with understanding the difference between having pride and being proud. She won't accept compliments or gifts because she calls them sins in her, she's calling them sins. So she needs receiving. She needs to learn how to be comfortable as a receiver to even get help from people or us. She's working on receiving. She likes being a giver, but we need to. She's got to get comfortable with it. See, she has to let other people feel the joy of giving.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Imagine if she tried giving to someone and they rejected it. How would they feel? Or how would she
Ooh,
feel?
sheesh, like horrible.
Hmm. So it's the same thing. There are others that want to give to her, and she needs to give them that gift of being able to give to her.
That's where we're going.
Hmm.
That's the per. So we're sending her people.
Yes.
Summer to we sent her people, Alba. We've sent her people. We have made. She has read to people, Alba.
Hmm.
But you said it correctly earlier. Oh, I talk to ghosts. So if she thinks it's her who has a gift, it's nothing. And if she thinks she can make you feel special when you have a gift, she makes sure you glow and know that you're special. She's we this thing of it being a sin. It's not right. It's not true.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, who are the ones that communicate with her to put her on her path? Does she have guides, or is it her higher self? How does that function?
Jamriel.
Oh, is it
Jamriel.
Jamriel?
Cham.
Hmm.
Chamuel.
Hmm. Shamuel.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
Shamriel. Jophiel.
Mm-hmm.
Jophiel. They've been with her since we opened her heart, her
So,
hand chakras.
so these are the angels that are with her.
And huh, plants.
And the plants. Okay. Always the
Her
plants.
her
Mm.
plants in her house talk
Mm.
to her, and she moved to a cul-de-sac in the forest, and we put her in the forest because we kept her in the forest. Oh, now she doesn't have to go to the forest. She lives in the trees, plants, and grass.
That's amazing.
They're aware of what she knows. She knows. She knows. She hugs. She's a tree hugger. But
Well, it
she
seems like both of
is.
them are mutual. They like to hug her too.
I think she knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so she knows that when she climbed trees and as a child and made her mother upset, and
Ah,
when she stained her clothes with grass, she would always spend her as long as she stayed. She always was in the forest. We kept her there, but she loves. It's not like keeping her. She will always be in the forest. She always has been in the forest. She will always be in the forest.
very good.
She's
Very good.
part of the forest.
Is there anything else that you would like to tell her today? Or do you feel that we are complete?
She's got two things happening.
Okay.
When we were talking with her parents, something happened with her and her father's energies.
Mm-hmm.
Part of her broken heart. Oh goodness. Her heart is going to continue to heal.
Good.
Her dad, uh, she will, in her sleep, she will begin. see, have real memories of her mother, of her dad's face and voice.
Wonderful.
It's part of her heartache.
Yes.
The other thing, she's tried to use her gifts to communicate with her miscarried
Mm-hmm.
bodies, but she couldn't because there was the same person over and over and over again.
Okay.
The same person is the one she has now.
So he tried coming before, and now he finally made it.
He was the one, yes.
Very good. Very good. So that
She,
should make her feel better.
her heart, yes.
Yes, that's wonderful.
She
Very
was
good.
holding that there. There is no sorrow there. There's no sorrow. There's no sorrow. Gabriel is them. They are him. There's no they.
Mm-hmm.
He chose. He was reluctant.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it wasn't the right time.
But it's him.
Very good. Very good. Is there anything else? Or are we complete?
She's gotta be ready for this next chapter.
Mm-hmm.
The baby's 18 and her mother is healed now. So she has to be brave. Or she needs bravery. Bravery with her worthiness you already gave her.
Yes. So may I ask on her behalf for these angels that accompany her to help her open up those gifts with joy instead of fear so that she can begin doing her healing that she's meant to be doing here on earth?
Yes, they're always there.
Very good. Thank you very much.
They were the ones. She's seen us.
Good. Are those the ones in the clouds?
Yes. So she knows.
She knows who they are.
We're here.
Very
That's
good.
funny. That's we were playing.
Very good. So she doesn't have to take this seriously. She could have fun with this.
We were seeding this memory
Mm-hmm.
for her to remember. It's fun.
Very good. So I want you to seed that fun in her heart again. And I'd like to thank all of those who have assisted with this session today, with love, with so much guidance. And go ahead and disconnect from her now as we begin to bring her back, knowing that from this day forward, she will be able to do the work that she was meant to do here with joy in her heart, knowing that there's no one stopping her, that she has already healed that torn heart, and she's already helped a lost soul, and that in the future she'll be able to identify these lost souls and also assist them into the light, making her work so much more fulfilling. And I'm going to go ahead and count from 1 to 5. With each number, you'll be waking up more and more. When I get to number 5, you'll open your eyes with complete control of your mind and your body. 5, wide awake, completely alert, feeling wonderful all over. Welcome back. How was that?
Oh my goodness. Oh, this feels like something just different about me. Like I hear I'm I'm getting communication still.
And you will, and because you are wide open.
My, you know, those
Beings,
those spirit,
yeah.
like they were like
You said they were like etheric beings.
but they were circular, like
Mm. Are they like orbs?
yes.
Mm.
And they were with me when I was they're actually not, they stay that way and they're with me,
That's
like
bad. That's great.
actually with me.
Wow.
Oh my God. And the angels are yellow and pink, which I still see,
Mm.
which is interesting. They could stay. You could definitely stay.
Was the session quick or fast? Quick or slow for you? How did it feel?
Very fast. I feel like we
Yeah,
were
like how long?
flying through those lifetimes.
Uh,
My common sense want to say 40 minutes or
what do you
45.
say? How did it really feel?
Much closer in real life for me, it felt like it had to be between 20 and 30.
All right. Can you see the
Like,
clock? Can you see my clock?
yes. Oh my goodness. What time was it when it started?
Well, it's been a while now. You did great.
I'm still hearing and feelings, awesome
You,
feelings and thoughts.
that's
I think
great.
this might what it feels like when I'm not blocked.
Ah, that's fantastic.
I feel like I could see something. Oh, I feel like that gold light's visual.
That's amazing.
This is amazing. I'm
Do you
so,
want to share this with other people?
if you think, oh, yes, definitely, especially those poor mamas. Oh, especially those poor kids who like stay with their parents until the end to know you're not just uprooted and left. Yeah, share, you know what? Actually, I don't think I said anything private. I can't think of it. Anything private I said, but definitely if a mom out there could think that maybe she didn't have, I don't even believe in miscarriages. That's how much this just, like, I don't even believe it,
That's
like, is a
amazing.
real term. To now it means delay, like a delayed passenger. Oh, that's what it
Yeah.
feels like. It feels like a delayed passenger. Oh my God. Gabriel.
What do you want to call this session? What was the gist of it?
Wow. I think the torn heart,
Mhm.
because I got damaged. I absorbed my mom's, as the empath I was. I should have thought of that one on my own. As the empath I am, I absorbed her literal medically torn heart.
So, healing the torn heart?
Yes, that sounds beautiful. I think that I think it's also everyone has felt it.
Yeah.
And maybe one part of that was so many different areas, like I didn't even realize my dad part was part of my
Mhm. Interesting, huh?
torn heart. And I definitely didn't think Mrs. Levy was a part of my torn heart. I thought she made me feel sad as a child. I didn't think that my adult self could cry like that over it.
Great.
how she did to me, you know? Oh no, that was the craziest. Oh, what a miserable. I've never felt what she feels like. I've
Now
never
you
even
know.
felt a
It wasn't
ghost.
about you. It wasn't about
No.
you.
I know I didn't know she picked on other teachers, but I remember they didn't like her. Like the
Yeah.
older ones did, but like
Yeah.
I guess she was picking on the newcomers like wow, and it all fits. You
That's
know,
great. That's
wow,
great.
she was just
It's been a pleasure. This really is a pleasure. And I know that anytime you do one of these, it's going to be really great because, I mean,
oh,
you're so connected.
I I can't believe my hands were changing color. That hair, I felt like I had to do this with the gray hair. I almost did like try to get all that hair
Eli-
away from here.
Eliza's hair.
Eliza had to this
Yeah.
white hair was so big. You know, she was like what you would picture as a woman who lives like for the
Yeah.
forest. You know, like she was
Yep.
natural and always in the forest. And she bought the
Like an old
forest,
hippie, like an old
her
hippie
house,
woman.
like an old tree hugger. I'm literally a tree hugger. All the biggest house, the trees on this property. When we bought the property, I was like, "Oh my god, we have grandfather trees, grandmother trees," and I do hug them. It's
That's
crazy. Oh my
amazing.
god, I've always been this way. Oh, I've I've I moved to the forest and then I filled my house up with plants. Anyway,
There you go.
and
There
now
you
I
go.
realize it's they're my people.
So if we're going to share this, you want to tell everybody where you are in the world, what part of the world you're in?
Yes, so I am in the Northeast of America. Um, I am just my whole education was in New York, and one of my kids was born there, and my other two come from Connecticut. And this is, if you ever thought to do it, I want you to know not to give up trying because I know you don't want me to be the 200th person to say that when it's the right time, it's going to be the right time. But I promise that when it's the right time, it's it's exactly the right time for you and to have faith because I had a lot of hangups before and I wouldn't have been able to have been with Alba. I needed to be the person I am today to be here. And I want whoever gets this to have the same faith that when it's your turn, you're going to also be here. It'll happen if it's meant to happen. Wow. It's so amazing. I'm just happy. Oh, wow. So, Alba's a great person. When you get to go through this, it feels like natural and it's very it's very good process. You feel better after it's all said and done. It's nice. You'll feel better. Make sure you bring your crystals and your tissues. Thank you, Alba. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time today. Thank you.